Hello friends, welcome back. Hi. I was just reading the patch notes. They've nerfed Rain of Arrows. Oh no. So there's a couple of things in the patch notes that relate to this run. We'll get into it. But hi, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Once again, I've reset Streamlabs and the text is not printing to the screen. So, unfortunate. So it says, here's what it says. Skill adjustments. Rain of Arrows, decreased damage and poise damage. Radahn's Rain, also decreased damage and poise damage. Spinning Weapon and Spinning Slash, I forget which one I'm using on the Cross Naginata. Also, I think, decreased damage. So that's a thing. But on the other hand, if you look through the general balance adjustments, it says it's increased the attack power, the attack power of arrows, great arrows, bolts, and great bolts that can be crafted through item crafting. So potentially, Jessica has been both nerfed and buffed in this update. There's also like a couple of these that I'm like, really?
Well, that's
like decrease the effect that increases the power of the spells of Terra Magica. So they've nerfed Terra Magica. I'm like, who used that? There doesn't seem to be any other like sweeping adjustments to bows. They have increased the attribute scaling of Albinauric Staff, which is our next weapon. So potentially we're going to do well with that. I'm curious to see how this goes. Anyway, we're not going to let it bother us because we'd have to deal damage regardless, and we've got to get good at dealing damage. So, welcome back to Elden Ring. If you were not here for the last stream, this is Jessica Albinauric, and she has the Albinauric Bow, currently plus 21. The first thing we're going to do is go and upgrade it some. Because I got myself a few more smithing stones in between streams. I did a little bit of rune farming, not a huge amount. I did a couple of other bits and pieces. But last time we got to Farum, Azula, we got this far, and I'm hoping that we can make it through Godskin Duo. I mostly went around and farmed arrows of various types. So, like, I have the ingredients needed to craft, like, some of these arrows. And now, apparently, these do slightly more damage. That's saying 28 instead of 25. Not a huge increase, but it'll add up. Likewise, Rotbone arrows, slightly better. I assume these fletched arrows, even though I haven't crafted any of those, still, they're better than the, or maybe they're not better than, but they are better than they were. They're not better than the arrows that you can buy, necessarily, but they're still pretty good. So we can upgrade this to plus 23 now, meaning we are only 4 Smithing Stone 8s away from fully upgrading the Albinauric Bow. Once we beat Godskin Duo, we will have access to just buying Smithing Stone 8s. And there's a dragon just past that gives us the final Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone that we need to fully upgrade the weapon. So we're going to make a beeline for Godskin Duo. This is now showing us tip screen images from the DLC. So spoilers in that regard, but I'm going to try my best not to worry too much about the DLC stuff because we have to focus on the journey ahead of us. I'm probably going to do a little bit of melee combat against these guys because it's going to be much more effective than the bow was. I mean, it's going to be effective if I can hit them. Still not great with the spears. We'll have to get good with spears in future playthroughs here. But we're going to mostly be running on through, tagging the graces as we go. We'll take this even though we do not need it. As long as I actually activate this grace, if I die right next to it, it's not a problem. And now we rest. Lovely, lovely. We'll grab that. That's Somber Stone Miners. Very curious to see what else is going to come up in the next little while. But the DLC, from what I gather, is not out. Oh, Somber 7. The DLC is not out in this region until, like, 11 p.m. So, we should be able to avoid anything that would be either spoilery or affect our playthrough, and there's no temptation to go looking for DLC stuff yet. Let's hop on down here. I'm never not going to do the Godskins fight without Banal now. Thank you to whoever reminded me of this. Good. Feels good, man. Oh, do we not go this way? I can't remember. I guess we don't. Alright, bye. Just gonna grab whatever this is. Beastman Ashes, of course. Ah, the joy of being vaguely maneuverable in this game. Okay, and now we can do this. We get the fake handshake from the ghosts. So now we're going to briefly equip... yeah, I guess we'll do St. Trina's arrows to start with, and then maybe once it's a little safer we can re-equip the regular arrows. But we're going to bring Banal in here with us, because this is the Godskin Duo fight. And I don't know for certain how easy this will be, but with sleep effect build-up it should hopefully be better. Sleepy time. Ow. Okay, cool. So now he's down. Okay, good. That makes some sense. I've not really fought Apostle with a bow, so fighting Noble is slightly more in my comfort zone. Whoa, okay. Banal, defend me. Oh yeah, there's this. I forgot we can make use of this. A little bit of pillar cheese. We don't mind that. Okay, Banal is not looking great health-wise, but neither is Godskin Apostle, so hopefully he's going to be okay in a second. There he is. Good lad. Alright, now we switch back to Trina's. Wait for Apostle to show back up. Take a quick heal. Okay, good thing I had that one on deck. Managed to get the rain of arrows off, so yeah, take a nap, buddy. It's so nice seeing Noble stab somebody other than me. Oh, I need to quickly get a heal in. Oh, dang it, I had it there for a second. Heal up. Okay, Banal's dead, but they're almost dead too. One of these. Time for your nap. Permanently. Caught on the pillar there. Alright, not a bad Godskin Duo. Thank you, Banal, for the absolute carry. We now have Black Flame Tornado, which is probably not too bad for the spear we're wielding. Feels like we were just fighting the Noble. I know, I know. Well, happy that went well. We've got another point that we can probably put into Mind, because I would like to do Rain of Arrows more. Even though they've nerfed it, it does still feel pretty powerful, because it's just doing tons of additional damage, so that's good. We also have these Sleep Bone arrows, which are the equivalent of the Trina's arrows. They cause slightly less sleep build-up and do slightly less damage, but we can use those if they're going to be effective anywhere else. I don't know what's best against Maliketh, so that's a concern. But obviously we will cross that bridge when we come to it. And by cross that bridge, I mean go up the steps. Out this way is the way we need to leave. And if we want to buy some more St. Trina's arrows, there is a merchant that sells them. And I found him the other day, and I can't remember which one he is now. I don't think it's that guy. Is it that one? It's not that one either. Oh gosh, he's somewhere. No worries. Jade, thank you for the 40 months, by the way. Sorry if I didn't call that one out at the time. Oh, I forgot about that guy. That guy's got a pretty powerful melee. Main question is, are any of the items around here going to be the smithing stone that I need? The answer is probably not. And, oh, dang it, I missed that jump. Take the opportunity to have a sip of tea. Perfect temperature. Nice and drinkable. So anyway, now we know which way we're going. Now we know which way we're going. Now I know that I need to shoot this guy, but not jump down off the ledge if possible. Ow. Ow, but also I'm fine. Where's his friend? This is the point from which you can use Malenia's skill to get to that bridge. Could I even, like... I don't know if you can shoot... If you can cheese Draconic Sentinel from here. But I believe he's got, like, ranged attacks, so that probably wouldn't be for the best. Ah, life. It's very good, very good. He's down there. If I drop down here crouched, maybe I can get through here without him seeing me. There's just the dog here. Nice. Good talk. Yeah! Knocked him off the cliff. Nailed it. Okay, well we can wander around here. Oh, I forgot about the dogs. Spinning strikes. Okay, maybe not. They just nerfed this one. Okay, that's one down. Two down. Beast dogs. Thank you for the old fang. The Lord's Rune around the corner, which I'm going to go and grab like I normally do. Because a few extra runes doesn't hurt. Oh, Hero's Rune, not Lord's Rune. Same thing. Same thing, just slightly fewer runes, I think. Now I have to remember the way through here. Which I think involves going right here. Avoiding being attacked by that guy. And then jumping down here. I remember, yes. And then you come out here, sneak past the Crucible Knights, jump right off the balcony, and then it's birds and dragons the whole way down, baby. Hey up there. He's not coming down. What level character am I going to use for the DLC? I don't know. I have a couple of characters who I'd take into it who are like level 160. There's one in New Game Plus who's a little higher. But honestly, I don't know. I think as long as you've beaten Moog, like, level doesn't really matter hugely, right? Alright, time that one better. That's good. Smithing Stone 6. In this economy. There we go. Gonna try and get these birds out of my way so they're not gonna mess with me on the way to the dragon. Although this one's gonna be a pain. We've got the spear. The spear is an option. Alternatively, the option is just wait for it to go back to its perch and shoot it while it's doing the rounds. Bye. Is that one coming back up or no? You can never tell in this game when an enemy drops off a ledge, especially if they're a flyer. Alright, just gonna stay here. Cool. That one's having trouble getting past this little bit of terrain, it looked like. Oh, God, why am I right in the middle of all of this? It's almost like this dragon's trying to kill me. Seriously, why is this part so difficult for them to get past? Not that I mind, but... Rain of Arrows time. Oh, gosh. You... Absolute peace. No. Seriously, come on. Did the dragon fly off? Am I gonna have to come back through here and fight all of these birds again because the dragon flew away before I had a chance to kill it? Or did it die? There's items around here, but those are on corpses. Necessary item, but I didn't get it! When's it come back? Because up here, this is a somber smithing stone, and I want the one that the dragon drops. Yeah, I want the regular ancient dragon smithing stone. Otherwise, I would have had to have done all of like Nefeli's quest and stuff. Oh, that's annoying. Maybe I can hit it with Rain of Arrows twice. Maybe we can come back. I want to move on and hit this Grace first. You... Okay. Kind of getting a rhythm with the Beastmen now. Which is nice because there's a lot of them. Some of them have spells. Nice. A lot of jump shots, but it works. Like it's slightly faster. Makes it harder for them to dodge. Stay down there. It's better for me. There we go. And then this guy over the... This guy's getting Rain of Arrows. Absolutely no question. I'm now out of regular arrows until we rested a grace, but that's fine because there's a grace around the corner. Almost made the ridiculous mistake of jumping a little bit too far in and slightly over to the right. But I think from here, I'm just gonna weave right, unlock, make for the stairs, make for the elevator. Drop this guy down the elevator shaft. If only I had 22 fewer runes. Okay, so now we have this. It's topped up the arrows. This is 35k, which is not quite enough to get us to the next level. We need 50k-ish. Let's see how we do against this tree sentinel. Took a picture when you had exactly that many runes? Yeah, I think everybody does. You can't resist, really. Okay, here's my lock-on point. He's poisoned, which is a start. Ow. This guy has so much health, though. Like an unfair amount of health, in my opinion. And can also three-shot me. This guy made me rage quit more than once. Yeah, I think this fight is kind of annoying, and it happens right before a difficult boss. And I think the main issue for me is that I don't want to just run through this guy to get to the boss either. Which I could do, but he's just going to be, like, sniping me with lightning from outside the arena, most likely. I think the advantage with this guy is that he's... Obviously, he's on the horse. He doesn't really dodge arrows if you fire them at him, like, while he's coming at you. I think the main issue is just that the horse has a ranged attack. But we can do this dance all day. As long as he doesn't make it harder for us with all of the lightning attacks. That's the wrong flask, you idiot. I'm fine having more mana, but... yeah, that's the problem. Oh, nice. That actually got a headshot on him, I think. Oh. Thought I was going to be able to avoid the fireball. Okay, that's immediately negated the shield, but never mind. Trade. That sucked. Ah. Rats. Okay. Not to worry. Yeah, he's easy if you poise break. Unfortunately for me, I'm a bow user. I don't think I have a great deal of other arrows that are going to do tons of damage. Like, Rotbone ones are so limited, I don't want to use them on him. So I think we'll keep doing what we're doing. Sleep arrows probably aren't going to do anything. I don't think he takes extra magic damage from the dwelling arrows either. I wish you had a summon for this, because I could just park Latenna somewhere and have her occasionally draw aggro. At least to get my runes back easier this time. We'll stay here. We'll Rain of Arrows 3 times. That's not going to land. He's too far forward. He's poisoned, though. So that's a good start. Okay, if he fireballs into the ground, I'm good with it. Again, that dance I can do. Oh, I'm fine making that trade. Well, didn't mean to roll that way, I guess. Still poisoned. Well, he was. I think maybe it just wore off. Gonna hit him with another one of those. Okay, that one was always gonna hit me. Nice. I think we got him poisoned again. Yes. Now we avoid getting fireballed. I think we can keep wearing him down. Okay, that one we traded. That's fine. GG no re. Okay, okay. Not the photo finish I was looking for, but not terrible, not terrible. We'll go back to the Grace. We'll crush this rune, and I think we have enough to level up before Maliketh now, so. First time, yes. Are there bleed or freezing arrows in this game? I have bleed arrows. I think there are freezing arrows, but I don't think I have the recipe for them. If I had to guess, I think they're probably somewhere along Rani's quest line, or in Liurnia somewhere. You have to craft them is the main thing. Okay, we really don't need that. Just a general Twitch etiquette tip. Please don't come into other people's channels and advertise your channel. It's generally considered bad etiquette. It gets you banned basically everywhere. Let's add one more to FP, I guess. Because I'm pretty comfortable with the rest of my stats here. Dex and Vigor are fine. Strength could go up a little bit if we want a tad extra damage, but I think just being able to spam Rain of Arrows will make me a lot happier. Okay, we have a very losable amount of runes. I guess I could quickly go and top up on arrows so that we're not completely squandering all of our cash. Cold Bone Arrow recipe comes from Padilla and Carrier Manor. Yeah, I haven't even been to Carrier Manor. So I guess we could go and get that if we needed to. But honestly, I don't think cold is going to help us all that much in the final stretch of the game. I could be wrong. Maybe it's good against Radagon. Sometimes you alternate, like, cold and fire, and it can be good to, like, build up Frostbite and then remove it and build it up again and remove it. But we'll see how we do. More DLC spoilers. What do we think is going to be good against Maliketh? Is the next major question. Like, poison and rot, probably. Like, he's got holy stuff. I guess bleed maybe as well. Bleed arrows I can at least farm, so I feel happier using those. I think maybe we aim for poison and bleed. He's the last enemy we can really use bleed on as well, because aside from Gideon, maybe Godfrey. Like, Radagon and Elden Beast are not going to be susceptible to bleed at all. We love poison in this house? Sure do. Okay, let's get a couple of Rain of Arrows in now.
Thou who approacheth destined death.
He moves too fast for this to really be an effective strat. Beyond that, though. And then obviously he's a glass cannon the rest of the time. Oh, you're so strong. You're so strong. Oh, okay, we got phase 2. He's not still poisoned, though, unfortunately. And this is the part where he gets very maneuverable. And gets ridiculous attacks like this. So, about that. Can we cheese him with Rain of Arrows from behind a pillar? Oh, we kind of can. As long as we don't get hit by that too often. Yeah, I drank the wrong flask. I still had the damage over time effect, and I drank the wrong flask. Still, good to know that we can get there. I think, honestly, we go with bleed arrows for Rain of Arrows instead of poison at the beginning of Phase 2, and we might get there. I also didn't even summon Latenna. I completely forgot about that part. But then we also need a decent amount of FP to do that, so... we'll see how we get on. We're also going to lose the advantage we had on that first round of him staying still for a little while so I can poison him, so that's a concern. Because he's just going to, like, run at me in a second. Oh, I guess we get a couple of these in if he runs slowly, but now he runs fast. We don't want to get trapped on the bridge with him, ideally. Then again, he does have a lot of attacks where he just stays still like that. Now we Wanderer's Physic. We eat the stab. Ow. I'm always so bad at avoiding those. Oh, dang it. I did Rain of Arrows, he did Rain of Boulders. I wonder who's going to win that fight. There we go. That's a roll. That's a roll I did. Followed by an attack that I didn't. Okay, Phase 2. See if we can get behind another pillar. We still get hit with that. Time to drop Sister Latenna somewhere. Yeah, she's not going to last very long, is she? Last about as long as I did. Going well so far compared to Alan? Honestly, yeah. The fact that we're consistently getting to second phase, I think we might need to break out the rot arrows, and then it's just about surviving. But I've only got a fixed number of these, so I don't want to goof up if I can possibly help it. I wonder if anyone's done this fight without using the pillars. I've done a couple of pretty straightforward melee builds where I just go in and attack him. It's easier doing that with something like Spiked Cestus, where the whole point is to get in close. You kind of don't need to evade him if all you do is get in close and DPS. If I hit him up front with poison a couple of times first. He's just going to want to run in. Okay, now he's poisoned. Good start. Now we try and stack rots. I just need to time that for when it's actually coming at me. Wrong flask. Wasn't prepped. Okay, now he's rotting. So that feels good. Nice. And then he two-shots me. It looks like he gets rid of the rot for second phase as well, so that's not great. I wonder if he has resistance. It was like he just fully ditches the effect. So, I think maybe we go back to bleed. I don't think sleep is going to affect him, is it? Thank you, Whoople. Yeah, we'll see how we do. Drinks a bucket of milk for second phase? Yeah. This guy looks like he drinks milk every day, to be fair. We could stack poison pretty quickly, though, so that's a good start. I don't think we need Rain of Arrows too much until we get to trying to avoid him because of huge attacks he does later. Ow. Mistimed that one. Still, for whatever reason, cannot avoid that attack, and I don't know why. I get that I probably need to run, like, towards him instead of away or something, but, like, so difficult to do when you're an archer. Like, my whole thing is range. On the plus side, the poison's got him to second phase basically every time we've done this. But then the problem is he immediately comes in with damage over time, and these ridiculous attacks. Yeah, I know you can't give them more poison after they've got the cloud around them, but I've got to shoot him with something. And it's easier for me to buy the serpent arrows than it is to craft the blood arrows. lock in. Ow. Okay, that time the boulder hit me, which is a unusual one. Okay, he was mid-attack there. Man, I just can't get range. Like, I basically just have to run away. Like, I try and roll some of those, and then he's just there. Yeah, poison makes him angry, but then basically everything is going to make him angry, so... He's not exactly a placid kind of guy. You know what else would make him angry? Not attacking him. Just give me these for free. It is easier to avoid that rolling towards him because rolling sideways you just end up hitting one of the ones that like trails out to the side. Okay. I drank basically just as the cutscene started, so... The annoying bit is that we lose lock-on every time he goes behind a pillar. Worst. Every dang time he does that with the sword. It's just... It's difficult to last against this guy, and I think that's the main problem, is that bow fights are just going to be long fights. Let's see what we can manage here. I think first phase is going really well, and second phase is just absolutely destroying me. But we're only an hour in. And sometimes he just walks towards me slowly until I poison him, which is great. Seriously? Man. I genuinely thought I was far enough away that I was going to miss those. Yeah, I'm mad that he ditches the rot as soon as we hit second phase. Because I feel like that way I might at least have a chance of evading him for long enough. I don't want to lose the opportunity to do that against Godfrey. I feel like at this point, even Godfrey I have more experience with, because I just do the second phase of that fight over and over and over again. Second phase of this fight, though, takes me a minute to get there. Okay, back off, regain stamina. Those mid-range attacks. Seriously, come on. Oh, here we go again. Man, the placement of those is just something I have not worked out. So funny how all of the loading screens are like DLC stuff now. I'm seeing a lot of loading screens, though. Nobody's fault but mine. This guy doing his whole buff routine, ready to take on the Sentinel. Not getting poison freebies this time. I've also not seen him bleed yet. There we go. Finally, I avoid that. Throw all the rocks at me. Okay, poison got us to round 2. Now we run away. Get behind the pillar. Pillar strats activate. Obviously, I take massive damage from behind the pillar and he takes nothing because I lose my targeting lock on. Lieutenant, come quickly, I need you. Oh wait, I don't have enough FP for Lieutenant. Well, Lieutenant, go! Fight! Hey, at least her arrows actually land. And his attacks kind of missed her at that point. The worst. This fight with a bow is not great. I'm counting on bleeds actually building up. Which it's not currently. But I feel like the one time when it does is the time we will know we have made it. If only we could cheese him into falling off the edge here. Okay, he's poisoned already. Dang it. Never count on him to stand still for especially long, unless he's doing one of the Rain of Boulders kind of attacks. Obviously he's been standing there for like however long at this point. Okay, that's phase 2. Lieutenant, go! Immediately gets attacked. At least I get a chance to buff and heal. Every time that attack just... I have no response to it. I just can't get past it. Check his resistances. I mean, it's not going to matter all that much at this point. Unless I can somehow put him to sleep in phase 2. But if he's not resistant to rot and poison, he seems to at least shake them off completely when he transitions to the other boss. That one attack, you need to go behind him. I think I need to go behind him with every attack, but the problem is it's difficult to do that and also feel like I'm getting at range to shoot him. This boss fight's so unfair with a bow. I know. But somehow I've decided to do it, I guess. Honestly, the first phase is really not terrible. Also, is that an Italian cold steel Cinquedilla? Okay, yeah, he should be poisoned by now. I'm like, what am I doing? What are we doing here, guys? There goes my shield again. That one I rolled too early. To let my stamina build back up. Oh, alright. Get behind the pillar, please. Roll too early again. I need to be behind him, but when I'm behind him, he does stuff like that. No, I didn't get the Blasphemous Claw. I haven't done all of the standard Volcano Mana stuff. So, I never fought Banal. I don't think I've ever used the Blasphemous Claw as, like, a means to parry those attacks, because I genuinely don't have the understanding of how to time it. He's the most resistant to sleep. I mean, yeah, ain't gonna put him to sleep either way. Okay, we got the slow walk up this time. 3, 4. 5th arrow usually does it. Maybe 6 this time. Yeah. If you can get 5 in a row there, it usually works, but the 6th one, it's because his poison meter probably fell a little bit after that. There we go, better rolling. All the incantations are just... Oh, okay, here we go again. Just kind of casually rolls up on me, sticks the knife in. Alright, I think I'm going to take one more attempt at this, then run to the bathroom, and then we'll come back and we'll do more. If we can still get him with poison or something in the second phase, then that's better. Because again, at that point I can just... Yeah, I'm running low on blood arrows. I think since bleed isn't really helping much, let's just switch to arrows that will deal more damage. Okay, we got the slow walk up again, that's good. 1, 2, 3, he's running. 5. Nice, okay. We traded, but they landed. Okay, I was rolling, but for some reason didn't roll. Ah, and now I can't see him. So I have no idea what he's doing. That was mostly useless. But at least we've got a bit of time to breathe. Okay, more freebies. I really wish I could ever get Rain of Arrows to land in this phase. Oh, we got poison, okay. Don't know how easy this part is going to be, but we'll see. Not going to be easy at all if I don't lock onto him. Bring a Lieutenant in to draw aggro. Maybe land a couple of hits. Maybe keep him busy. Okay. Okay, I healed through that one. And absolutely fluffed the second one. But you can poison him in second phase. We have learned that now. So I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. But that is the closest he's been to death, and I think we can manage this. So, bear with me, folks. I'll be back with you shortly. Just gonna rest at this grace. And I'll see you in a sec. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna go and poison the boy. Unfortunately, I don't have any talismans that would do anything to, like, enhance status effects or anything. Like, to build up poison faster or anything like that, but I think we can manage. I think we can manage. I think we can manage if he doesn't run at me straight away. Okay, we got the poison. Now we run. And I stop using poison arrows for this. When has this attack ever hit anybody? Ignore the times earlier in this fight when it hit me. Nice. Phase 2. Yeah, okay. I need for that not to happen, ideally. So I think I need to stop rolling away from him in this phase and start rolling towards him. Am I winning? I'm trying to win. And that's the important thing. It's the taking part that counts. I do have plenty of poison arrows left. You always learn from your mistakes. I try. Time for poison, right? That guy knows. Dung ahead, incantation ahead, death ahead, praise the parrying. We'll never get to find out what that last message says. Okay, we have poison, and now we play keep away for a bit. Nope. Shouldn't have healed the second time. Cool. Next phase. Damage over time is the worst. Don't lose till you give up, and I've got an hour and a half of stream left, baby. Oh, I like that guy. He's a new guy. New guy just dropped? Yeah, okay, we're good for arrows. There's a new guy? That looks like the rock snakes, but without, like, the rocks on, to me. It's a wacky, flailing, inflatable tube man in the lands between. Okay, that's 3. Absolutely bottled the start of this one. Oh, one of these. Haven't seen this attack in a while. If he did that one in phase 2, that would be when I did Rain of Arrows. I hate the fact that whenever you go behind the pillar, you go behind it just long enough to lose lock on. And then you're always facing in a silly direction. Okay, good. Oh. Okay, he did not like where I just fired that arrow. Lieutenant, it's your turn. Okay. I need to spend more time just running the old-fashioned way, I think. Okay, that was good damage. That was good damage on me. Well done. Okay. Okay. You need to stop hitting me. I said... I was running low on heals anyway. But that's the closest we've gotten, I think. Oh. Yeah, I think if we get him poisoned in that second phase and just keep rolling behind him when he does attacks, that's going to be the way we beat him. Again, we've got to have the right sort of patience. Bow is all about patience, about finding the opening, and in this case about letting the poison wear him down. It's just so difficult when he's that agile. That's number 5. way is he coming out? Like, he's literally there. Lock onto him, please. I can see him. He's not a small target. Rolled too early again. Okay, we got the bubble for this now. Not so much. I think trying to set up Rain of Arrows at the start of this fight is not the best way of doing it. No, you don't lose all of your equipment when you die. The main thing you lose when you die is your runes, which are the points you use to level up, basically. But unfortunately, you lose any arrows that you used during the fight. Like, there are consumables that you don't get back when you reset. Maybe Lieutenant first and then Rain of Arrows. Yeah, I think Lieutenant is the key to keeping him distracted so that Rain of Arrows can actually hit in one place. Oh, great. He's running now. It's 2, 3... 4. Oh, that one missed. And 5. Nope, that one missed as well. Okay, so he's poisoned now. And I can't believe that has that range. Honestly, this one's not gone well from the beginning, but we'll play it out. We need the experience. Don't like being up against a pillar. My problem is, every time he does that boulder attack... Oh my goodness, Eloise, hello! Welcome in, witness my death. Hello, Ellen friends, welcome in. Hope you had a good stream. Enjoyed looking at the inside of this guy. What are you up to today? Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you all had a great stream. I don't know if there are any mods in who can give Eloise a shout out. My hands are busy. I got a man to fight. So if you've not been here before, this is Elden Ring. Normally I stream Minecraft, but I've been doing this ridiculous Elden Ring challenge because I'm excited about the DLC. You might have seen Ollie, Jimmy, and Lizzie play this the other day. We are currently towards the end of the game, and because I'm silly like that, I'm trying to beat this game using all of the weapons in alphabetical order, which means I currently have to use this bow. And this game is not really built for you to, like, main a bow as your, like, principal weapon. So this has been quite difficult so far. We've had maybe, I want to say, like, 10 or 15 attempts against this boss now. I have not beaten him. But he does have some very hard-hitting attacks. So I'm trying my best here. And it looks like it's going well for me right now. Trust me, that will not be the case in a second. I've got to be prepared for the pocket sand attack. Ow. Okay, this one should be easy enough. Of course, if I could hit him while he was attacking, that would be nice too. Alright, cool. Phase 2. Need to heal. Roll behind it. Yep. And this is where it goes badly for me. This boss is the worst and I hate it. So, let's do that again. First phase goes really well every time. Second phase, he usually just crushes me instantly. Which would sometimes be the case that something, like, it would sometimes indicate that something was wrong about my setup, but unfortunately I have very limited control over that part. The only thing I can really do is go away and, like, farm levels, maybe, and, like, come into this with a little bit more strength and a little bit more health, but I don't really know how much that is going to help at this point. Doesn't help if it starts running at me. Yeah, well, that's gone badly immediately. At the moment, I'm not even healing because I feel like I could get a better start than that. No worries, Katie. Have a good one. Been wanting to play this game for forever. Well, apologies for the spoilers, but today is a very good day to get into Elden Ring because the DLC is arriving a little bit later. So that's obviously driven up the price of the game if you want the entire experience, but it's definitely a good time to get into it, and I think it will be worth it, to be honest. Anyway, we have like over an hour to continue attempting this, and sooner or later one of these attempts will go well. We've had a couple of very close calls. I think the key is just to get poisoned in the second phase of the fight, but that's very difficult to do when he just launches this immediate wave of attacks that's quite difficult for me to avoid. This looks like it's going to go as well as it possibly could, though, because he's already poisoned. Which means I can just focus on evading and getting occasional shots in. And once again, forgetting that he follows that up every time with pocket sand. Rolling too early once again. Okay, well this one's going to hit me regardless, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I rolled just in time. Okay, that time I remembered. So that time I'm not going to take as much damage from that as I would have otherwise. Okay, we're about to hit second phase. So I'm going to go over here and drink my flask. There we go. Whew. Just about made that. So now we get behind this pillar immediately. Oh, and that time I managed to roll out of a good chunk of the attack. Then I was too busy trying to get my rain of arrows to land and really didn't. Let's try and get Latena. Oh, no. poisoned now, at least. That's not good for me. I mean, the poison part is that attack wasn't, but fortunately, we at least got the poison part. And then immediately got killed. Shadow of the Tree Sentinel can still be seen near the entrance. It's weird because I killed him. Funny how they, like, assume that you're just going to run through him. Memorize the attacks, get lucky one time. Pretty much. Pretty much. There's some stuff that you can do to change your strategy, but realistically, there's not a whole lot I can do in this case. Slow and steady, as always, yes. Okay, now he's poisoned, we can back off again. You can roll so late after that, and it feels ridiculous every time you do it. Ow. Okay, these days, I am getting hit by that one slightly less. Which feels good, I think. Okay, yeah, he's immediately taking down the shields. That's second phase, very good. Takes me and my summon out in one attack. Is the shadow still there? I haven't seen it. I do need to take a look at that. Maybe that's the version of the Tree Sentinel that's going to be in the DLC from the Shadow world. It's on the wall? Huh. Oh, like right there? I don't know what that is. I think I need to stop taking damage right there if I can help it. Pocket sand. Okay, I'm in the guy now. What's our move here? Oh, okay, the pillars block that attack as well. I didn't realize. Okay, cool. And before he one-shots me with his first attack. This phase is just something. It's really something. Yeah, if we could just stop taking damage, that would be ideal, wouldn't it? Getting there. Are we? Seems like we're stuck to me. There's always rune arcs. I say this primarily as a joke, but you know. We also have boiled prawns and exalted flesh. I don't think any of those will really help against the whole damage over time thing, but... And of course now he opens by running. Get off the bridge. That's a good start. Dodge this, dodge pocket sands. Arrow number 5. We need 6. Nice. Would love a 0 damage phase 1. But that's not going to matter because he's going to do all the damage to me in phase 2. See? He just kills me. The problem with him doing so much damage is that you just never get a chance to learn the fight. It's like, if I could go into this fight with a really beefed up character and just spend some time learning how to dodge, that'd be nice. But I'm not beefy. My feet are literally out. Okay, this phase has gone alright. He's like, oh, you wanted to learn phase 2? Cool, let me make it easier for you to get there. We didn't quite get damageless, but we're going to be pretty close. I have no idea what he just did, because he was behind the pillar and it wouldn't let me lock onto him. Okay, that wasn't bad. We still have the shield. healed through that one. See if we can get Rain of Arrows. Nope. Instead we get killed. One more time. Dodge the attacks better that time? Yeah, a little bit. Little bit. If you can get behind a pillar, you get a little bit of breathing room, but then you can't see what he's doing and you can't lock onto him to retaliate, so it's a little bit tricky. Okay, we got the running start this time, so 2 arrows. Roll. Roll through. Forgot that you can't roll sideways through that one. 6 arrows for poison. Gonna keep half my health bar drained like this. So that our mixed physic is a heal that we can use. Yeah. The thing is, even saving heals for the second phase is kind of irritating because, like, he's not going to let you heal most of the time. Does Latenna die in phase 1? Probably just because he deals a lot of damage and she's stationary. And I don't really have a problem with phase 1 at this point. My problem is entirely how much damage gets done instantly when phase 2 starts. The ideal scenario is I reach phase 2 only having taken a little bit of damage, and then I can use the mixed physic because that gives me the shield, and that lets me last a little bit longer. The other ideal scenario is he lets me fire 5 arrows into him before he even reaches the bridge. But I'll take 3. Oh, that time he didn't follow up with Pocket Sand. Early roll. And now this one gets me. Oh, no. He stopped following that move up in an attempt to throw me. Well, I am thrown, sir. Good job. Okay, well, the Rain of Arrows was not well set up. Not well calculated. That one might hit. I never quite know which one he's going to do either, because sometimes he just, like, explodes the ground around there, and other times he does the flip and then he follows up with that attack. Just killed Moog? Nice. Good work. That DLC character within reach. Yeah, welcome to Bow Only Maliketh, aka probably the most painful way to fight this guy. You can just copy-paste that, Maybonix. Yeah, none of this is really going to help, is it? You did copy-paste it? I'm not surprised. Oh, 5-arrow start. Yay! Except the 5th arrow never landed because he ducked. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. I've reached this kind of like weird opposite of flow state. Where I'm like, it's not that I'm doing badly necessarily in this phase of the fight, but I'm almost like dissociating. Like I'm doing stuff automatically enough that I don't really feel like I'm gaining anything from it, you know? Whether it's confidence or energy or anything. It's just happening. There we go. Okay, he let me get 2 poison arrows in. Make that 3. Okay, now he's poisoned. So now I need to find a safe spot to go and summon Latenna. I choose behind this pillar. That's not a safe spot anymore. Did Latenna give me a little bit of healing when she spawned in just there? Dang, that's got such range. Like, I basically have to roll at the right time for that. Like, I don't think I can actually avoid the attack. No! The damage over time got me. Absurd. And now he's dead. But it doesn't matter because I died first. Okay. We know it's doable though. We did it that time. Basically we did it. We saw him die. So we know it is doable. I literally should have just run behind the pillar instead of tried to get the final arrow in, because that would have saved me from the attack long enough that the poison would have worn him down a bit more. It's all good. We got him. I can do this. First try, let's go. These guys out here crag blading. They don't know how good they've got it. They don't know the pain of the bow only run. Didn't even get the poison, so that wasn't worth it. There we go. Pocket sand follow-up. A few of these, just for good measure. Well, there goes my shield, so not gonna love phase 2, but it's gonna happen regardless. See you later, Maybonix. Have a good one. Enjoy D&D. Really bad at managing my health in games. In that case, I was seconds away from being able to heal, but unfortunately those were the seconds that I was being destroyed. See how we do. You can watch the glorious cutscene when I win. No, we can watch it this time. I'll try not to automatically skip it. Well, I mean, that's if we get there. So tired of seeing the inside of this guy's model. Honestly gave up on this game a long time ago. My mental health couldn't handle it. It's fine. There is absolutely no obligation to play this game. I just enjoy the challenge. One more and he'll be poisoned. Nice. Couple more of those. Thought so. Thank you, whoever that was. Fazoo, thank you for the 100 bits. Oh, sorry. I'm probably going to die anyway, so it's fine. We'll see the cutscene in a minute. There we go. Yeah, muscle memory. Twitch PayPal integration has been fixed. That's good. Sooner or later, we will have a phase like that last one, where we almost made it there. We literally saw his dying dialogue, but unfortunately, my dying dialogue was first. Honestly, thought we might have a chance of getting to the end of the game today. Now I feel like maybe not. That should poison him if it hits. There we go. That arrow is nowhere near him. I'm supposed to be locked on. And that just completely negates that potion. How many more bosses until the end? 4, I guess? Technically, kind of 5. Or if you want to be cruel about it, 3. You'd go back to if they put an easy mode option on. If you have a friend who's interested in playing this game, I really recommend the seamless co-op mod. Because it's not easy mode by any stretch, but having somebody else to like get the boss's attention or whatever is often a really good strategy. It's normally what you can do in the solo game by summoning, but obviously the summons aren't going to be as smart as a real player. Nor have, like, the opportunity to heal and stuff. I'm mad about that last one. Phase 2. What happened there? What the heck? That was wild. He got like stuck in the pillar. Okay, we got the poison. Okay, yep, got hit by that one. That's fine. As long as I don't get hit by too much more. Okay, Latena, your turn. Did not need to heal that one, but we did it anyway. He's dead. We've got him. Yes! Yeah! Bow only! Alright, we deserved that one. That one was the win. That one was the get. The dodges were on point. Okay. Well, we put ourselves through that gauntlet. We can feel a little bit happier about today. That's been probably an hour and a half of attempts. Maybe an hour. Maybe we got here at like an hour. Hour 15. I'm sorry I didn't let you watch the cutscene. Here's another cutscene for you. We'll watch the whole thing. I don't think I've watched, like, the bit after this on any of the other playthroughs. I just got locked in. I just got locked into that next phase. I just wanted it to be ready. We can watch it on YouTube afterwards.
The line of death is unbound.
You want to keep the momentum, you know?
And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns. Farewell it is then.
All right.
You'll be Elden Lord yet.
Yeah, baby! Jessica Albinauric's on her way to the capital. Wouldn't touch spooky stuff like that. Well, I feel like at this point it is more like you're drawn to it or whatever, rather than it's like, oh sure, yeah. Let me mess with this real quick. Gonna beat the game with a bow like an absolute mad lad. I don't know about that. I genuinely don't know about that. Considering what's coming up next. Can do horseback bow fight for Elden Beast. I can. I don't really know how to use the bow from the horse very well. So we'll see how that goes. You'll be back if stream isn't over. We'll see how far we get. So I want to say let's put 2 more points into either vigor or strength. If I put 1 into strength and 1 into vigor, no, I don't get it from that, do I? I think we put 2 more into strength because it gets you a bit more physical defense. And it also increases the damage I'm doing. I've only got 3,000 runes left. Let's go do it. Excuse me. I have absolutely no idea if we're going to get the win. Oh, the other thing I was completely forgetting. The weapon needs to be fully upgraded. What am I doing? I need to go see if I can kill that dragon, and we need to get some smithing stones. We can't beat the game without a fully upgraded weapon. Yeah, the dragon is back. Okay, good. Jeez. The amount of birds that are after me now. It's putting up a wall right here. It's like, nope, don't come any closer. I'm still also so mad that none of the lightning strikes hit the birds. Like, if Pokemon has taught me anything, it's that electricity should be super effective against birds. Easy mode. Thank you. God. Wanted that when I was here the first time. Yeah, that's right. All the birds are staying away now, aren't they? So, after this, how do we... Oh, wait, no, we go back to the round table hall, don't we? We can buy them now. What am I talking about? We have the bell bearing. We can just buy Smithing Stone 8. Okay, that should be enough. Birds should be weak to fire because birds burns, e.g. roast chicken. It's very good.
Blacksmith now.
Poor Hugh. We've done it. The Albinauric Bow is ready. We have forged a god-slaying weapon. It's time to go and fight an academic. Back for the moment, part of this road is a full dead zone. Hey, no worries. It's time to see how well the 10 of the Albinauric does against Godfrey and Horaloo. This is going to be an absolute trash fire, let me tell you. Oh, we got a free rune arc, though. Shout out Grand Stacks. I've never really taken much time to explore the Ashen version of Lanedale, because for whatever reason, this is just such an obvious route up. Like, even on my first playthrough, I just made straight for this staircase. Like, I immediately knew that's where you're supposed to go. It kind of points you to it, I guess, but, like... Kills dragon in 10 seconds, makes god-killing weapon in 3 seconds. Shut up.
To stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. It's a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, but we continue to struggle. Unto eternity.
He must have so much mana for all these spells.
You fought well until now.
I fought well until you had to use a bow. All-knowing actually means infinite FP, pretty much. No, it's not Sean Bean. It's just a guy with a northern accent. I do like that there's a stake of Marika right here, though. It's like, just get back in there. Just get back in there and fight this man. Honestly, I should probably just have bleed arrows.
You fought well until now.
Yeah, he's basically a fireworks guy. You know what? I'm not certain Gideon deserves this bow. I think we go in with the spear. He's Scar. It's not Jeremy Irons. Like he's just casting that spell over and over again like it's going to do anything different the second time.
My fellow, you fought well until now.
All Northerners sound alike. It's a good thing Seth isn't in here. I have managed to poison him. Oh, it's my favorite thing, knocking him out of the Comet Azure animation.
My fellow, you fought well until now.
We'll manage. This is like the bullet hell section between Maliketh and this guy. Radagon's Frisbee is such an annoying attack.
You fought well until now.
I feel like some magic resistance could be useful. I imagine so, yes. Is he immune to bow? No, but he fights like a an invader. And a lot of these guys are very agile and difficult to catch with a roll. Can you be a mage in this game? Yes. That's what my next playthrough is going to be. Albinauric Staff is next. Just point blank comments me. You can throw frisbees too. Yeah, I think it's actually an incantation that requires intelligence or something like that. It's a really weird spell to be statted out with. But it's like Golden Order Fundamentalist stuff. It's weird stat spread. Not as weird as our next build is going to be, though. That's right, nowhere to run. Yeah, you're gonna drink, I'm gonna drink too. What's up?
You fought well until now.
Get stabbed with 10 magic swords at once. How can people beat games like this? I died to Minecraft zombies. I died to Minecraft zombies too. Like any game, this is about learning the mechanics of the game. Yeah, it's the Int Faith spell set. But again, it's Golden Order Fundamentals. It's like D's magic. You can't talk about that guy without sounding like it's a D's nuts joke. he literally two-shots me. It's wild. I died to fall damage? Yeah. Yeah, you wanna get in the ring with me? D lost his memory or something at the start of the game. It's tricky because he's two people. He's two people but with one soul, and that's why his armor is like this kind of entwined gold and silver thing. He basically has a twin brother, but they kind of share a soul in this weird way. Oh, that's how he did that. I'm just not ready for the Arc of Swords. Like when you and your best friend share one brain cell? Yeah. We're not gonna get through Godfrey today, I feel like. Just fully face tank that spell. Oh, okay, that one clipped me. I'll give him that one.
You fought well until now.
This is honestly the most trouble I've ever had with Gideon, I think. Normally because you can just run in there before he starts buffing the first time, and then you just beat him up. But because we started with the bow, and he's a little bit more able to evade the bow.
Well, until now.
That and who you fight in terms of like the shard bearers and whatnot also kind of dictates what his spells are. So because we fought Renala, he has Comet Azure. He has this attack because we fought Rykard. Obviously, these are like Godskin attacks, right?
You fought well until now.
It's insane how quickly he can cast. Yeah, he's just like every stat except strength. Is the point of the challenge not to use the other weapons? No, the point of the challenge is to build a character around the specific weapon for the playthrough. And like, I've beat other bosses bow only. I can give it a try, but also ammunition is limited, and fights like this especially are really difficult to do with the bow because like NPC, like humanoid NPCs like that are very good at dodging arrows. In this case, I could just stand behind this pillar and wait for the poison to drain him, but you know. Not as fun that way.
My fellow, you fought well until now.
Only the bow with this guy? Yeah, we'll see. At least we get to see our friend again. I've got plenty of arrows too, so... Dang, ultimate frisbee attack. Should never have strayed from the path of the bow. Can't let myself get caught by anything when I have such low health. My lock-on failed just there. Oh, he's a paper cut away from death. A paper cut away. Yeah, I think the poison wore off. And if it had done like a little bit more damage to him, we might have made it. Got to get him while he's like mid casting animation, otherwise it's just not going to hit him at all. You've got to also not jump into the magic fire. He was out of heals. I mean, he's only got one heal. The NPCs only ever have one heal. Well, I was out of heals. Oh, right. You're replying to Jade. My bad. Yeah, you can't really heal any more than the flasks that you have. Hey, thank you for the raid, Lovey. Hope you had a good stream. I'm fighting an idiot who claims to be all-knowing. Which turns out it means he knows all the spells. keep him down here so that he keeps firing Comet as you're into the stairwell. Yeah, that's right. Oh, we're both healing now. Okay. Turns out Rain of Arrows works really well indoors.
You fought well until
Don't know how he hit me with that, but he did. Thank you for giving yourself a shout out. I appreciate it. Celery Mind. A beautiful celery mind. Characters having arrows sticking out of them will never be not funny. Yeah. I could stand to put a few more in this guy. Well, it turns out I can do that from range, which is kind of nice. I should have been doing this the entire fight. Okay, this is definitely the strat we're going in with next time. Next time I have to do a bow-only run and fight this bozo. Yeah, he's coming over here now. He caught wind of my strategy. Well, joke's on you, buddy. I'm just going to go down the other end now.
you fought well until now.
Bows only, yes, we've established bows only. Ah, well, it's been a lovely evening. Not saying spoilers, but I'm level 213 and getting destroyed. Fair. It'll happen. It's funny, I was not thinking of the DLC as something that you really needed to have like a specific level for. That sort of gives me like Destiny raid vibes. Like, what is my light level for this raid, you know? That's right, bud. The poison arrows are coming from the sky again. What are you gonna do?
You fought well until now.
Yeah, he keeps spamming attacks after you die, which is always really funny. Look at the arrows in his head, though. He's like telling the time. It's like 3 o'clock for this man. 3 o'clock in this guy's helmet. The serpent arrows really do look like the hands of a clock in a ridiculous way. He's a sundial, yes. He is a stopped clock, somehow, telling the right time twice a day. Okay, he's taking damage over time, which means he's poisoned. Oh, that's the worst attack.
You fought well until now.
I know what it's like dishing that one out, so... Why jump shooting? Jump shots fire slightly faster. They take a little bit more stamina to do, but they fire slightly faster. And in the case of fighting against humanoid NPCs like this, you can sometimes deal a headshot a little easier without having to, like, aim like this, which they're obviously going to, like, roll through. But that means you often get, like, a quick crit. It's okay. Ah. When he has an arrow directly facing up in his helmet, it's the funniest looking thing, let me tell you. Okay, time to spam this attack again. He said the same thing, so it's only fair. I'll be down here, mate. Okay, quick heal. Nope, nope. The other thing about the jump shots is I can sometimes use them to interrupt his spell casting. But not always.
You fought well until now.
He can aim up. He always targets at you. I guess I have one other option for this, which I've not considered until now. Which is Latena's Revenge. But I feel like she's going to go down pretty easily to a Comet Azure, so I might have to draw aggro for her a little bit. Although if I just plant her at the back here, out of the range of Comet Azure, then she'll at least get a few hits in, and her arrows have a delightful homing effect. This is not the new thing. This is the old thing. Look at how many arrows this guy has in him right now. Before he was telling the time, now he is. His time is running out. I don't know. He really is. He sounds like Sean Bean as well, so it kind of, yeah, it kind of works. Well done, Lieutenant. I was hoping Lieutenant might be able to stop him healing a little bit as well, but... Don't know where he was shooting that one, but it wasn't me.
You fought well.
I never have enough health to survive that one. But Lieutenant's a good call, I think. Still haven't found a single new weapon? You'll get there. You'll find them. I'll have to find them eventually, so... Let's turn this man into a porcupine. Together! Yeah, that one was silly of me. So was that one. I drank the wrong flask. Nice. Yeah, that's right. Get wrecked. Oh, oh, I don't think he has any heals left either. We might actually have cheesed our way to victory. There we go. Finally. Gosh, that is honestly the hardest this fight has ever been for me.
Cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man cannot kill
We haven't got many bleed arrows left.
God.
Any Noahs in chat? Well, folks, this seems like a delightful place to leave it. I think we'll leave it on a victory for today because I don't want to go into the Godfrey fight and get absolutely trashed. And I feel like Godfrey and Radagon and Elden Beast, all with the bow, are going to take an entire stream by themselves. It's 3 hours. We'll call it there. It's 9 o'clock. I need to go make some food. Folks, thank you so much for joining me on this little adventure, and apologies once again for the alerts not working super great. Twitch API stuff, I imagine. But we will figure it out. In the meantime, I'm going to drop you off with Shelby. Shelby Shubble is playing a bit of GeoGuessr and is playing Party Animals later on. But is currently just chatting. So let's go say hi to Shubble, who you'll know from Empires and SOS and various other things, and being synonymous with Minecraft YouTube for best part of a decade or more at this point. Folks, thank you so much for being here. I'll be back probably next week, which will be the last week of streams before we head out to the United States. I'm going to have a D&D stream with the 8-bit community on Sunday if you want to catch me over there. And I don't know if any more Elden Ring stuff is going to pop up. Minecraft stuff will pop up when it can. And streams and videos will continue for the next week or so. I'm going to try and spend some of next week backlogging for our trip away. And that's going to include episode 101. So wish me luck with that. And yeah, have yourselves a great rest of your day. And if I don't see you over the weekend, have a great weekend. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye for now.